Hey, happy Sunday. It's Nina Lemtier here, super excited to raise awareness for fibroids. It's Fibroid Awareness Month, and we are on day 12 of the A to Z Fibroid Awareness Live Challenge, live series, sorry. I've got challenge in my head. Please do let me know where you're joining from. If you've got any questions, I would love to try and answer them. But let me just share with you some free surprising facts about fibroids. Fibroids actually are affecting black women more than white women. I'm just going to get the statistics up here. So this is according to ABCI research. So black women are 3 times more likely to develop fibroids, and they will be a lot bigger. They'll be diagnosed later. There'll be so many more of them. And the question is, why is this? Now, the title of my live today is the drainage system that gets overlooked until it's backed up. And that drainage system stands for L, so that's the lymphatic drainage system. And it's basically a draining system that is activated through movement, okay? And it has various different touch points. So I've actually got a video that really breaks it down, and it gives you a super quick way to do, that's my top tip actually. Let me tell you first what the benefits are for a optimized lymphatic drainage system. So basically it's the body's wastage drainage system, and it eliminates any excess waste. So toxins, excess hormones, just basically eliminating waste, right? And when it's backed up, you will notice that you're more lethargic, you are keeping more water, so you're having higher water retention, maybe your ankles are getting swelled, parts of your bodies are feeling swollen, maybe you're underneath your armpits as well, you're having painful points, you're just feeling overall not yourself and a bit like puffy, right? So that's an indicator. And then of course, your liver will struggle, your gut. So it just impacts everything. And a great way to activate it daily is through dry brushing. So that's my top tip. You should dry brush. I've actually got a video that will allow you to touch all the key points super quick. And honestly, you'll be amazed at the impact it will have on your overall body balance. So if you want that video, just drop me a message and I will get you access to it. But the other 2 surprising facts about fibroids, so 80% of black women will have them particularly during their childbearing years, and 70% of our white counterparts would have them as well. And it's just astonishing how much hysterectomies are actually seen as a solution. So fibroids are the leading reason why 30%, right, of hysterectomies are conducted in white women, and then 50% of like literally women going to the doctors, and then a solution is hysterectomy. 50% of women, black women, are having to have hysterectomies. Now, this is huge because why is it getting to that point? Why are other alternatives not being offered earlier on their journeys? Why is it so extreme? And it just makes you think it's such an extreme procedure. And I'm not saying that some women will not feel like, that's right for them. But there are obviously going to be some women that wish they had other options, that wish they could have worked on their bodies holistically. They could have had a less invasive option, given themselves more time maybe. And would you believe they're performing hysterectomies for women in their 30s as well, and their 20s, as young as in their 20s as well. So it's really, really something that we need to make sure women are getting earlier diagnosis, particularly black women, because we appear to be getting later diagnosis with this condition. So if you've got anything particular that you want to ask or share, feel free. I was diagnosed very late, very, very late, and it caused complete havoc, miscarriages. I had, one of them was as big as a football. and it was subserosal, that one. So subserosal fibroids tend to grow much larger, but can be like, you won't realize how big they are because they kind of grow more upwards and inwards, as opposed to submucosal fibroids that are inside the uterus and tend to protrude. The tummy protrudes more, but of course it depends on where they are. You know, I had a mixture. Does anyone here have fibroids, and do you know where yours are located? Just curious. But today, as I said, this is part of a live series where I'll be going live every day for the month of July, and we are on letter L today. So that's the lymphatic drainage system. Hi, Hina. You okay? Okay, so you were just diagnosed and you would love to know how to reduce or even better eliminate. Okay, sorry that you've just been diagnosed, but you're not alone. As I said, it's very common. And yeah, I can share some resources with you and kind of help you build a system that will work alongside your medical team. I don't know if you're currently under the care of a gynecologist, but that's something that you want to establish as well. Make sure you have one and you've got an appointment scheduled, or you know, something's in place for that. And I can definitely guide you with what you can do holistically as well. So just drop me a message and we can make sure that's personalized, because I think there's so much information out there, and of course, you know, you're reading things and you're implementing things, but you may get a level of traction, but I think to get longevity and to really see results, whatever you're doing has to be personalized to you, and take into account so many factors that are unique to you. So that's what I would say. And if you want to share, you don't have to, but do you want to conceive in the next 1 to 2 years? Is that something that's part of the plan, or it's not something that's on the radar for now? That's obviously if you want to share, because that would also impact the type of options that will be offered to you. So if you've just been diagnosed, you know, whether you want to conceive soon is going to be part of that conversation with your gynecologist as well. But yeah, thanks for sharing that and asking that, Hina. I'm just thinking, I feel like I've known you for longer, Hina. Am I totally wrong? Are we just connecting, or are you the Hina that I've known years ago? Because I did know a Hina before. But where are you all joining from? Are you in the UK in the lovely heat wave? Or are you somewhere colder? Be nice to know. Right, okay. All right, well, thanks for your question, Hina. And yeah, do drop me a message so I can point you in the right direction to get you the right support. But I have lots of ways I work with women. Oh, you're just connecting with me. Okay, that's fine. I work with women in lots of different ways. I have more kind of one-to-one clients, and I also have a community I support. Last week, we literally had Rose sharing how her fibroids have shrunk significantly since she's been working with me. And I must say, it's not about perfection. It's just about having a plan and just showing up for yourself daily, and not allowing kind of those negative thoughts to sink, but just believing in your natural body's healing capabilities. So I wish you well. Have a lovely night, and I will see you tomorrow for the next letter. Keep empowering yourself and take care. Bye for now.